welcome back to another video. In this video I'm going to be showing you the best settings for OpenMW version 0.48. So let's just get straight into it. So first of all, you want to go to graphics and display. You don't want to turn VSync on, or you also don't want to turn on window border either. Any aliasing, you can turn it on to 16. It basically just smoothens out edges, like from a distance, so it doesn't look like it looks way better on 16. But yeah, put your resolution to your native one, obviously. Frame rate limit, I mean, you can if you want, it depends. If you have like 144 Hz monitor, you can just set the FPS to 144. Lighting, basically there's three options. Legacy is just like the old version, old type, so like it will just look like normal Morrowind. Shaders compatibility is just like, it has shaders but like not as tanky on your FPS. And then shaders, which is what I'd recommend you go with, is like proper shaders. Shouldn't take too much FPS off. Shadows, you want to turn all of these on, but if you have an AMD graphics card, the actor shadows, no, not the actor shadows, the object shadows, if you're having like issues with crashing or something, or like missing textures and stuff, it will probably be because of your drivers. So if you have an AMD card, you might want to turn this off, because I have an AMD card and turning this off actually stopped the crashing, so yeah. But you can leave all the others on. Turn this on bounds, I don't really know what that does. Map resolution, you want to turn this on 4096. Shadow distance limit, you put it on the max, well not the max, but 8192, the default that it came with. But you can turn it down if you want to get more FPS. Settings, you need to worry about that. Game mechanics, toggle sneak, you want to just turn it on, you might as well. It just makes it so you don't have to hold down the button you use for sneak. Turn build nav mesh on. Or put this on as well. It just makes them your followers to go, like, lets them go over water. You want to turn all these on as well. It's just, especially this one, NPCs avoid collision, because sometimes, you know, when you're like walking through hallways and there's a NPC in the way, it's just really annoying because you can't get past them sometimes and they just don't move out of the way. But with this on, if you try and walk past them, they'll move out of the way for you, so you want to turn that on, definitely. And visuals, you can turn on this animations. Smooth movement is nice as well. It just makes it so, like, when you're in third person, if you look to the right, like with D and A, it'll basically turn your body to that direction instead of just like going side to side. So you might want to turn that on if you like smooth movement. Shaders, you want to turn this one on. I don't know about the other ones. Fog, turn on radial fog is the best one there. Looks the nicest. Terrain, distant land, turn that on. If you like, if your computer's alright, you can turn it on. And I usually play between like 3.5 cells and 4. If you turn it too high, you can lose a lot of FPS, and it just looks really weird in my opinion, because like it just makes the world feel smaller. But yeah, I keep it around like 350. It's like acceptable. Yeah, that's it for that. Audio. So you want to put this on your default thingamajig. HRTF, if you want to turn that on, it basically just makes sound much crispier. Like that, you want to turn it on 100%. Interface, GUI scaling basically just makes your like HUD, so like your map and stuff, like bigger the higher the number. So if you put this on 1, if you put this on 2, it'll basically make your like map and stuff like just appear larger. But you don't want to put it on 2. You want to put it on like 150, 175. That's like the best one for me. For all these here, you can turn all of them on. It just adds extra information. So like effect duration, media info. You can zoom in on maps. That one's actually a good one. You can like zoom in when you're on the map. You can just use your scroll wheel and just zoom in on the map. So yeah, you might want to turn that one on. Bug fixes. Yeah, you want to turn on the merchant equip and fix. So like when you basically what it is when you sell, if you have this off, when you sell something to a merchant, sometimes they'll like equip the thing that you sold them. So like you don't really want that to happen, because if you want to get it back or something. So yeah, you want to turn that one on. Miscellaneous saves. You can add your time played to saves if you want. I mean, that's up to you. I like to, because I like to see how like time I've spent on my saves. But yeah, that's about it. So should be ready to go. And yeah, that's the end of the video.